So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are back today, and are you guys ready for this? I've bought my seatbelt for this one, folks. I'm gonna strap ourselves in because the last few episodes I haven't been able to sleep very well. In fact, the board has come up to Ten Hag and they've said, look, Eric, it's not been good enough. We're in the second half of the season. You're in 8th place. You've been knocked out of the FA Cup. What's going on? And Ten Hag said, yes, I know the players, they cannot shoot, they cannot finish, and we are working on scoring goals. Because Jesus Christ, folks, it's been terrible the last few episodes. I have kind of forgotten that the arrow exists in this game, so I'm going to start using it more. And I'm not changing things. I know some of you guys are like, well, change the camera angle or put advanced shooting, this, that. I'm not. It's nothing to do with the camera angle. It's purely just, I can't finish. So we're going to get there. We are going to get there, folks. Bear with us. But I hope you guys are enjoying the episodes anyway. At the end of the day, I want to bring some enjoyment for you guys. You know, the world these days is full of a lot of sadness and just people moaning a lot. I want you guys to have some fun and laugh. And that's why I put these together. So, but we still want to win games, right? So that's the game plan. So anyway, today we are taking on West Ham and whoever else, I've forgotten. But the first thing we need to do, obviously Man United are trying to sell players. I mean, Harry Maguire is still there. They haven't officially sold him to West Ham. I don't know why. Harry Maguire doesn't want to leave. But obviously Fred has gone. We do have an offer for Fred. And we're going to see what happens. He's going to go to Zenit, St. Petersburg. So that's kind of the game plan there. Mason Greenwood, I know what's going on with him and the whole spiel thing. And I've seen what's going on. So we're just going to literally loan him out to see what happens regarding him. And the other players, I mean, we'll just leave it for now. We'll probably, end of the season, I might sell Kim. Like I might, to be honest. We'll see what United do. I know they put a bid in for the end of the transfer window is coming up. Well, we're not going to buy anyone because United aren't anyway, but yeah, I think the main thing to do now is, okay, they've got a counter offer. There is an offer for Kim, actually. Speaking about Kim, they've come in for an offer for him. All right. Because I don't know. I'm actually in two minds with Kim. Like, he hasn't done a whole lot for us. Let's be honest, right? And Osman is Osman. He'll be fine. Well, someone said maybe put him as a fox in the box. Maybe we could now that we have Holland. All right, let me think here. First things first, let's see what they're offering. 31 million for him to go to Club America. If we sold him, we would have about 53, 52 million. Okay. Huddleston, I'm not going to worry about him either. But okay, so we're going to go ahead and accept this offer. So we'll say goodbye to Fred. Thank you for all your services, young man. You've been fantastic. Honestly, I will say, Fred, as much as Man United have bought a lot of complete tripe over the years, Fred wasn't an excessively, expensive player. I think he was 40-odd million. So I know we only sold him for about 15, maybe 20 with add-ons. But he's still put in a shift, right? Yeah, Fred had his moments, but you can't say the guy didn't put his whole heart and soul into the club. So yes, thank you for your services, Freddie. I hope you do well. So off he goes. Right, now, I'm going to very quickly go and have a look at possible United centre-backs that they are looking at. Todibo, Pavard, I know that got denied by Bayern Munich, but they are still trying to get him. Let's have a look at them, because I'm not opposed to selling Kim, actually, and maybe snapping up another centre-back. Hang on. All right, folks, so I've added two, right? I know there's another one. I can't find who they're trying to get, but basically, I would say it between Pavard and Todibo. It's actually Todibo. So, Pavard's a little bit better, 27, 83 rated. The benefit of Pavard is the luxury of where he can play. The guy can play right back, centre back. You can even whack him in the middle, apparently, of midfield. Not that we would. Or even left back. So there's a lot of flexibility with him. If we do lose the likes of Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka and all that, then he could fit in very nicely. He's obviously not the fastest and all that, but I think he'll be all right. You know, he'd do the business. He has a lot of player skills as well. And I know that he does want to go to United. Now, he would cost us around 47 million, which is quite funny because we have 47 million in the bank. Will be exactly the right amount. And then we have Jean Tordibo. Now, he's at Nice. Is he actually there, or is that a transfer? Don't know. But he's now just purely a centre-back, maybe even good play as a DMF. Good on the physical contact. He's obviously younger at 24 years of age. And he has, you know, a couple of player skills as well. And he would only cost us probably around 37 million overall. But he is increasing. As you can see, Pavard is pretty much probably going to sort of even out now. I don't know, but he does offer you a lot of cover in numerous positions. How tall is he as well? 186. Todibo's a little bit taller at 190. There's no doubt Pavard's the better player, right? But and his also stamina's not the best. Oh, I don't know. I'm kind of in two minds because we definitely, I think we should sell Kim Min-jae because he's, you know what we could do? You know what we could do, and this could be quite funny. Let's see if this will work. Thinking about it, this happened in real life, as in Kim did go to Bayern München. So if we were to give them Kim Min-jae, you cannot select players in negotiation. All right, so actually, yes, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead. I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll try it. We're going to end this one. Right, I don't know if you have to skip forward a day for this to actually work. We're going to see if we can just straight swap. A straight swippity swap. We would give him Kim. So we would only have to pay like, what, 12 million? 10 million? Whatever it may be. Let's have a look if this works. If this works out, it's perfect. Because Kim Min-jae's technically gone to Bayern. I don't know if United are going to get Pavard. I can't predict the future. But we're certainly going to try. And also, if you guys can see, we're wearing the white kit today. I kind of look like a bit of a vicar, mainly because one of my buttons is gone. So yeah, Kayla took my Manchester United home kit and she took it with her somewhere. So anyway, negotiations have broken down. The offer was rejected due to the player having too important role at his club. All right, it didn't work then, did it? All right, fair enough. Well, we tried it. We failed it. Never know. All right, so actually, maybe we'll try and get Todibo then instead of Kim Min-jae. So I am gonna whack him on the transfer list. I know it's ridiculous because we just bought him, but to make this a little bit more entertaining, why don't we go ahead and do that? So I'm gonna skip through an hour because now we are into the transfer window. I completely forgot they're actually into it. So, what do we want to do now? I don't know if we'll get any offers for him. We do have an offer for Lindelof. Tim Heaton. Well, we can't sell the goalies. Jack Butland. Right, we do want to get rid of him. So, I'm going to accept that. Don't really care who it's to, but he is not at United anymore. So, let's go ahead and get rid of him. We're down to 9 hours left. And that's the wrong one. I think I'm going to put an offer in for Todibo. You guys think we should go for him? Not that you guys can answer me because I'm talking to myself. I would really like Pavard. I think it would be great. But I just feel like, well, it's not happening with him being too important. You can't put another bid in anyway. So let's go ahead and just try this. Maybe we can trade Kim for him. I really don't want Kim anymore. I know it's harsh on him. He's in negotiations. Why is he in negotiations? You winding me up, lads. Do we have an offer for him? Why couldn't I add him into the mix? He already said no. So just let me do it. He's not in negotiations, mate. All right, let's just forward the time an hour. I don't know what's going on here. I'm hoping we don't run out of time. How long we got left? We've got 8 hours. Okay. 8 hours on the board. Okay, let's go to... I mean, I really hope in eFootball, when the Master League arrives, whenever that happens, you know, that they modernize things up a little bit, because, you know, it is a bit tedious doing all this stuff nowadays, but that's the way it is. Konami have never been the best with UIs and stuff. Right, so we're gonna try this again. It doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't make sense. All right, well, we may, if we do get Todibo, then honestly, we may just not play Kim a whole lot and eventually just try and sell him. I'm just going to whack him on the, I'm just going to whack him, you know, there. So, it is what it is. Okay, it's a lot of back and forth here, isn't it? Let's go ahead and just do this. So, we're going to put a bid in for him. They're resisting, couldn't care less. He's got a good impression, so I don't think we'd have any problems picking him up. So we'll just, to be nice, give him 47,000 a week. And let's go for it. We're going to go for it. I mean, he's more of a realistic target than Kim, because Kim isn't at Manchester United. But as I mentioned, I can't predict the future, and that's what we're going to go for. So, yes, it's being finalized. So let's just go ahead and do it. All right, we'll go ahead and do it. Beautiful. So we snapped up another centre-back. You guys probably wasn't expecting that, but that's what we needed, because I really haven't been impressed with Kim, and I think Todibo we can generate a little bit of progression with him. Oh, Casemiro, 82 million offer from Paris Saint-Germain. Tyrell Malacia as well, an offer for him. Yeah, we're not worrying about that. And, of course, we don't have any offers for Kim, I don't think. Nope. So that's not going to happen. The player cannot be released, as he's listed as a player to be traded. I don't understand that. I've put him on the transfer list. He's not going anywhere, mate. Amid Diallo. I think the problem with Amid Diallo is he doesn't want to renew his contract. He does lose out in August. His contract is done. I don't really want to sell him now, though, so I'm going to keep him. And Lindelof, we're not going to sell him either, because we do still need some cover there. So let's just skip forward. I did want to sell Kim, but I don't think we're going to get any offers for him, unfortunately. No, but there he is. Ba-da-ding-da-dang-doo. Todibo joins Manchester United for £36.8 million. The business has been done. We can skip forward. We can proceed. And we are finished. Bosh. Lovely. So there we have it. Now we're going to crack on to match day 25 of the Premier League season. There is David De Gea. He is off to Villarreal. And there is Mr. Mason Mount as well. So we are going to go ahead and pick a lineup. Let me quickly look at the squad numbers. Todibo is going to be number 3. We'll give him number 4, just to be nice. All right, so I'm going to come up with a lineup for today, folks. I know I tried that 3-5-2 in the last episode, and I really wasn't opposed to it. Like, I don't think it's a bad formation, especially now that we have the 2 lads up top. Someone got annoyed at me because I didn't play Bruno. You know, Bruno wasn't doing it. I'm sorry. I think we might try 3-5-2 again. I used to really enjoy it. We're going to try it because we do need goals. It's been a problem. Let me pick a lineup and I'll be right back. All right, folks. So this is it. This is it now. 3-5-2. I think it's a very solid lineup. We start Todibo today, although he needs a new mini face because I don't know what that is. Does his face look like that? No, I don't think so. So, yeah, if any of you guys have an updated Todibo face, let me know. Whack him in the game. I still need to update the kits, by the way, so I've got to get to that. But we're going to go Todibo, Varane, Martinez, Casemiro, Mason Mount, Bruno Fernandes does start. He will be the captain. We go Anthony today on the right. Garnacho. We will start Garnacho today. All right. Rashford will come on later, possibly. And then we'll go Osimhen and Holland as the 2 lads up top. So there we go. We're going to try it. I do like playing a 3-5-2, so that's what we're going to be going for. There's a look at West Ham. Obviously, Declan Rice is there, but You know, this was before things happened with all those transfers. So there's a look at the table. We are lying still in 8th place. That hasn't changed since the last few episodes. And West Ham are lying in 13th with 27 points. All right, let's get into this. I will see you guys at Old Trafford. I really hope this isn't mental, but I hope it's enjoyable. Here we go. So here we go, match day 25, folks. There's only, 14 games left of the season? I mean, we're not sitting in a good place, are we? 8th position. We wanted top 4 before the season started. I mean, the FA Cup was a disaster, but honestly, this season's about getting the team fundamentally right, getting some players in, get them gelling, and then next season, yes, that's when we can start competing. But we got to start scoring some goals, folks. We got to start scoring the goals. We get this rolling here. Manchester United back to it. New signing, TTB, has been summoned. And Man United will be playing that 3-5-2 today. And this is what we're up against. Look at West Ham. Straight off the bat, about as defensive as you like, as we're looking for a lovely switch here to Anthony. And that is out for a throw. Don't rush, don't panic. Here is Martinez, Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount. We'll do a little bit of trickery here. Lovely play. Try to skip round 2 players. Still going there. Nice bit of play there by Mason. Although Bruno Fernandes is, wasn't meant to do that, but it nearly worked out. And now Jared Bowen can bring this one forward. Scoop with the outside of his boot. The thing we've got to be careful about is getting caught on the break, because we've seen that happen a few times. That's good play there. And Anthony, you didn't give me a foul at the other side of the field with Mason. You're more than happy to give a foul for this one. Where's the free kick? Absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's a shoulder barge. Pathetic. More importantly, a real chance here for Paqueta, who is he is going to have a go. That was all day, every day for the new boy in goal, Nana. Anthony now. Got to see more from him, to be fair. Holland, well played. The only thing of Holland, he's got to work on his feet because he isn't the quickest as the ball is fired in. Osman! Oh, nearly got manhandled there, but good defending by, I think that was, Zuma, the Catman. Still remember that from last season. And I'm a huge Cat fan, so I didn't like to see that. As Jared Bowen picks it up. Flicked on. And well done, Varane. Clears it out of touch. Ings. Paqueta. Doesn't he want to go to Man City? As if Man City need him. Ridiculous. There's Casemiro now looking for Arsenal. Ball is flicked on. And a chance here for Bruno. And he's seen the run of Holland. And it just wouldn't sit down for him. I think we are going to change Bruno Fernandes, though, back to a whole player. I really think that a creative playmaker on him is not working very well at all. So I've got to remind myself to fix that after this match. There's Ben Rama. It's tackled by TTB. Here's Rice. And we know Rice isn't really there, but he is. Rice starts again. Paqueta. Swung all the way around to Johnson. Flicked on. Bowen looking to strike it, but good defending there from Garnacho. And now, this is where it's in. Holland, too much on the pass. All the keepers coming out here. And the goalie is out. Oh, Anthony, why didn't you put more power on it? Bowen. Johnson does fire it high. Varane does win it. Does come back. Lovely turn. TTB was there. Good play, TTB. He had to do that. He had to do that quickly. Fortunately, he did. But now West Ham coming out their shell a little bit more. Come on, Casemiro. You can't get beaten there. And then you've completely missed the ball. And that's a brilliant save from Onana. Absolutely different class. The reactions of a ninja to deny the finish. Because he probably should have scored that. Limey, lads. I know a lot of you say me defending's horrendous. Folks, it's not easy. It really isn't sometimes. You guys know we're on Legend. There's always moments where you pull your hair out. That's why I'm losing hair. We do have a chance for the throw. We still haven't really used the flanks enough. Garnacho. Now we have a chance. High towards. Why are we aiming at Anthony? Got Holland there. Anthony's 5'7". He's going to do nothing. Mount. Fernandez. Looking for Arseman. Varane. Not Varane. Martinez. Looks nothing like Varane. That's a great challenge from Declan Rice there. As soon as he saw that Casemiro's touch was going to let him down, he was in like Flynn. It's just a sea of black shirts now. Garnacho. That's the only issue with playing a 3-5-2. When you are taking on someone like this, where I probably do want fullbacks to get forward, and I don't have the option to do it, because they're not on the field. This is where we just really have to be very, very, very patient here. Osman. That's nice, Ossie. Go on. Flick it. Well played. Garnacho. The referee has deemed that worthy of a free kick. It was Rice who caught Osman here. Let's have another look at it. Well, there's not much in it. We couldn't care less, to be honest. It's a fantastic chance. You know what? Let's give Mason Mount a bash. Bruno Fernandes lately disappointing me. Let's see how Mason Mount feels. It is going to be Mason! That's an interesting technique, though, isn't it? Very quick. But yeah, the wall did its job. It's out for the corner. We've got Todibo here. Let's see if he can actually win us a header. Flick it. Oh, there we go! Oh, it was a chance. Comes back to Bruno. It is going to be Garnacho! I tried it. I tried the bender. Very hard to make it work. If one of those went in, I'd probably get off my seat and start cheering. So difficult to score them. Anyway, here's a chance. Osman. Holland. Oh, tried the quick turn there. Oh, Anthony's done well. Holland. Osman. Oh, he went for the volley. Comes back to Mount. Flicked on. Nicely done. Fire it in. Oh, no. You've got to take your time there and put a decent ball in. Two forwards there waiting for it. Well done, Garnacho now. Bruno. Mason Mount. Osman. Holland. Hoyley. Should have scored. Oh, I mean, it was on his weaker side, but the guy's got two good feet. It's a lovely ball from Osman. I don't know how close that is. Blows for half-time. Those were the chances. So close, but it's still goalless here. Onana did make a really good save to deny whoever that was earlier. But we've had our chances. They've had a few. I think we'll stick with this for now. And, yeah, bash on into the second half. So away we go. 45 minutes left to play here at Old Trafford as Man United are trying to get back to winning matches, because it's been, I don't know, like 5 games since they last won. Now, they've been throwing matches away. Ten Hag not happy with the way the lads have been just giving away gifts, not being able to hold on. There's Holland now. But yeah, we'll see how this second half goes. Nice play. Hoyland's there. Fires it in. If that had gone through the legs of Zuma, it was a chance for him. As Declan Rice now starts again with Ben Johnson now. Paqueta towards him. Fed up the line towards Bowen. Fed through the middle. Well done, Varane there. You see that? Didn't want to wait for him. We'll see Garnacho's running forward now. Now, this is where the options are going to have to happen. Holland. Peel away. Mount. Well, that would have been lovely. Anthony! And that's brilliant. Didn't need the arrow that time. Beautiful football. See, that's what we can do when we actually want to do something. And I can't honestly remember the last time Anthony scored a goal for us. Cool, calm finish. Holland, you got to love those curtains. He's gone such old school. Like, who wears curtains as a haircut anymore? David Beckham in his prime. But yeah, Holland got another assist. That's 2 assists for him in, I think, 2 matches. There's going to be massive potential for Holland, I think. This guy, you watch next few seasons. Mason Mount probably should have had the foul, but the finish from Anthony was brilliant. Right into the side netting. That will do. This is where the mods are. You take the good with the bad. You kind of have to deal with this stuff. It's just the arms. There's something wrong with them, and the coding with them has never been, like, addressed. And obviously now we have a problem regarding Paqueta. It doesn't matter because the wall did its job. Casemiro tries to get up. Paqueta again. Pokes it through. Johnson. Stay with it. I don't know what happened there. Gave him a wedgie. Paqueta. Now we can't get the ball off West Ham. Lanzini. Reverse ball was a poor one. And Anthony will get there. All right, don't do anything ridiculous, Anthony. And he did do something ridiculous. He gave it away, so that's not good enough. Win it back. There's Lanzini again. Inside to Rice. Looking for that searching pass. It's a good ball. Fired in. Get it out, Martinez. Good header. Bruno, get up. Back to Paqueta. Having a hard time here, lads, of getting the ball out. Back to Rice. Although if West Ham do lose it here, they could be susceptible to the counter-attack. I was going to say comeback, but that's not going to work. Mason Mount now absolutely spanking it high, looking to cause problems. West Ham continue to push forward. Bowen. Well done, Martinez. That's our ball, ref. What is this referee on today? Home advantage or away advantage? Because I'm getting a little bit confused. Where's the foul there? Bowen's just milking it. Chance for the set piece. Paqueta fires it in. Todibo does well. Comes back to Lanzini with the strike. And here comes a corner. So West Ham now 57% possession they've had so far. They've really picked up on the possession front. Well done, Osman. Get it out. Well played. Boylan's trying to get there. He won't. But we do have a chance now with Anthony. Looking at Holland here, trying to see where he's going. He's going up the line. Just hold him off. There you go. Well, Mason Mount's up the line here. Can he hold off Zuma? He can. Brilliant play. Rath absolutely mugged him off. Lovely stuff from Mason Mount. I like Mason Mount, I will admit. He's very nimble in this game. Massive potential. I really do think the signings we've snapped up now, youthful. You know, everyone we've snapped up is under sort of 27 years of age. Well, 25 years of age, I think. So yeah, not too shabby. Right, we'll take off Osman. We'll bring on Rashford. We'll stick him up top. He is obviously a top, you know, he's not a top goal scorer, but he is a goal scorer now. That's part of his play style. Osman, yeah, we might change him to a fox in the box. And also Bruno's going to be a whole player. So we're going to adjust a few things after this match. Now, more importantly, this is a chance. Do we float this? We're going to go for the old R1 floater. It's going to be Bruno. It's a high looper. It's towards Varane. Just about missed it. And Garnacho didn't have the legs, so Martinez will get there. I've kept Martinez back as well. What with having Todibo there now, we don't really need Martinez pushing forward for corners. I'd rather have him there for some cover. There's Bruno. Casemiro. Rashford says he wants it into the space. Well, the deflection helped out. Casemiro. Garnacho says he'll do this himself. Still going. I would like to do some more trickery, more skills with certain players. We'll see. Nicely worked. Lovely play. Bruno inside. Who's there? Oh, Holland. Wasn't even aiming for Holland. Was aiming for someone else. He's miles offside anyway, but it's a good ball there from Mason to Bruno. Nice bit of link-up play, isn't it? So a couple more changes. Bring on Ericsson. We're going to put Mount on the left-hand side. And we are bringing on Dallo for Anthony, because Dallo's on full blue. And I think having that extra cover now as like a proper right back, he's going to be really good to try and just stop West Ham from creating down the flanks if they do try to. But yeah, here is Ings looking to turn Varane. He does turn him well. A little snapshot there from the former. Blimey, how many teams has Danny Ings been at? He's been at a few, hasn't he? Seems to go everywhere. But yeah, good turn by him. Just lacked the conviction. Goal kick. As Onana starts again. But yeah, he made a whopping save in that first half. If you guys remember that. I mean, that's the type of save you can make that can change a game. It certainly can. Marcus Rashford. Earth is that, Rashi? God blimey, son. Put something on the pass at least. Now we've got a problem. Because it's things like that. Jared Bowen. I'm more worried about him cutting in on the old left peg. Varane trying to stay with him. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, Onana. Come on, mate. I was just praising you a minute ago. Try not to wet yourself. Declan Rice does find Holland. Oh, sorry, doesn't find Holland, but Holland was trying to close him down. Here's Eriksson. Bruno. Casemiro. Right, at this current time, with 2 minutes left, Manchester United and Ten Hag will say, yes, boys, keep the ball, please. We don't want to be conceding goals and giving away gifts. As Bruno Fernandes finds Mount. Pokes it through. Bruno through the old pie hole. Mason Mount will take this one to the corner now. Tries to do a bit of trickery. Gets it back again. Which way are you going, Mason? Lovely play. Beautiful. Mason Mount doing this himself. Oh, he nearly did. Hey! Dallo! Comes on and scores, but Mason Mount take a bow. As Dallo goes, yes, 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 yes. We are Manchester United. We are the Red Devils. The greatest team of all the teams. Well, look at this from Mason here. Look at this. Ready? Bang. See you later. See you later. Beautiful play. Held off his man. Decent effort in the end, to be honest. And it fell right to Dallo. I would have loved Holland to be there for the tap-in to give his first Manchester United goal. But this is what you can do when you've got a player with the capabilities. Great play from the English boy. Forcing the save. And Dallo there for the tap-in. And the final change, I don't know why he's coming on. Skamaka. There's literally no time left, mate. But the referee is going to look at that watch and he blows for full time. Oh, if he gets an appearance bonus, Skamaka, he's sorted. But there we have it. 2-0. Goals from Anthony and Dallo. Right at the death, we finally bounce back with a result. But yeah, that Onana save, I'm telling you, that was the save we needed. 8 attempts to 6. I have lowered the time a little bit to 15 minutes, by the way. I might crank it up to like 17, 18, but 20 minutes was just... I think it was too long, and my brain cells were sort of dying off by the end of the match. But there we have it. Man of the match, Anthony and Dallo. Mason Mount was brilliant on Holland. Solid, I think, overall. Yeah, no complaints. So, the other results. Everton 1, Luton 0. Luton are having a mare, although we can't say much. We dropped points to them. Fulham smashed Sheffield United. Nottingham Forest 2, Brentford 2, Brighton 2, Crystal Palace 4. Aston Villa gave Arsenal a good seeing to at the Emirates. Burnley beat Chelsea, finally getting some results. Tottenham lost to Bournemouth, brilliant. And Man City drew against Newcastle. And really only Liverpool... well, they beat Wolves, so we're actually closed the gap on Wolves as well. So, Liverpool top, Tottenham second, Arsenal third. Also, where do you think Tottenham will finish now? Not in this, like in real life, without Harry Kane. I mean, you're talking a player that was scoring 30 goals a season for them. It's going to be hard for them. You know, Richarlison isn't going to do it for them, I'm sure. So, yeah, I don't know. I think Tottenham... lower than 8th, bottom 10 team if they can't find a prolific goal scorer. But saying that, Man United couldn't. Anyway, yeah, Liverpool, Tottenham, Arsenal, Everton go ahead of Wolves. We still remain 8th, but we are, 8 points behind 4th place now. Only 5 points behind Wolves, bottom of the table. Luton, Sheffield United, and Nottingham Forest. So it's Yeah, Bournemouth have done well to get out of the relegation. But there's still a good amount of ample time left for the season. And we finally got a bloody result there. There it is. Yes, I might have got on the score sheet, but I couldn't have done it without the other lad. Is Anthony Dutch? No, he's Brazilian, so that wouldn't work. Holland fails to find form. I mean, the guy's got a couple of assists. I don't know where they come up with that nonsense. And a big debut for Todibo. All right, so we are now going to push forward, folks, to take on the Crystal Palace. Do we want to stick to this formation? See, it depends on how the lads are feeling, and I think today we will go back to maybe a 4-3-3. What with Todibo being down, Dallow's up for it. The issue would be our left back and whether Malacia is up for it. He is. All right, I think we'll go back to a 4-3-3. The question is what we're going to do with the lads up top. Bear with me. All right, folks, so I'm not that happy with the team spirit, to be honest, but the reason being is I've kind of changed to, well, I've changed to like flexible. I don't know, I feel like flexible is good fun because you got players, you know, Man United, that not everyone stays in the same position, right? Sometimes you've got players coming in from the left, you know, Bruno's going to the flank, someone else is cutting inside. I mean, that's kind of the way you play. So I think we'll be all right. I do want to start Bruno. As much as he's on orange, I still feel like there's something about having him in the team that you just play better in the middle. I mean, you know, play styles are very important in PES. But we will start Jadon today. We will go for Osimhen. I'm still hoping he can start doing something because he isn't. Anthony on the right. We'll bring Holland on later. Stamina's a little bit down for him, so we'll rest him. And then, yeah, Todibo's also down today, so I'm not even going to worry about having him. We've got other cover if needed. But that's what we'll go for. 4-3-3. Give that a bash today. Let me know what you prefer. Do you like a 3-5-2? Do you think we should stick to it, or should we mix it up every now and then? I mean, it depends who you're facing, I guess. But there's a look at Crystal Palace. 3 or a 4-3-3 as well. Not a team you want to take lightly. Obviously, Zaha's gone because he's off in Turkey, but he's here today. One thing we do want to do very quickly, I'm going to show you the table. There's Crystal Palace. They're lying in 13th place, and we still maintain that lovely 8th place. But one thing I do want to do is very, very quickly sort this out. So, when it comes to this, let's do this by positioning because it's just easier. Do it by ascending order. So, Todibo, I don't really want him being an extra front man. I don't like the fact that he might bugger off and then he's out of position. So I'm going to put that to build up like most of them. The rest of them are fine. I mean, Kim Min-jae, we're going to try and sell him come summertime, to be honest, as our negotiations didn't work. There's Wan-Bissaka's beautiful hair. Casemiro, I'm going to start putting defensive on him so he sits there more, but I do prefer having the destroyer as opposed to the anchor man. Bruno Fernandes, we're going to go back to a whole player. I don't really like him as a creative playmaker. I know we have Mason Mount. Honestly, I'd rather have 2 whole players because they'll both be getting forward, and then you've got Casemiro just sitting in there bunkering in, having some fun. Holland is a goal poacher for now. That's fine. And Osimhen, we were doing focus training on him, but maybe we should do, I think, well, yeah, a fox in the box might be good for him to have there, just ready to pounce. So I'm going to put that on him. We're going to mix things up. If there's any other players that you think need some, you know, alterating, interesting word, let me know. Do we want to go Marcus Rashford as a goal poacher, or do we want to try something different with him? My only issue with Rashford is I don't know how much he play up top now because we have those two. But I still don't know what we're going to do with Osimhen, so I think we'll leave it for now. Jadon Sancho, yeah, I put him as a whole player. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to leave Jadon Sancho as a prolific winger. Yeah, I'm going to put him back because we've got too many whole players now. All right, that's it. I will see you guys there. We are going to Selhurst Park for this one. So here we are, match day, what is it, 26? I think so, of the Premier League season. I will get the Man United kits updated now that like all the new kits are starting to come out. I do need to go in there and find some, write them in kit server. So yeah, we'll have all the new kits getting updated gradually as this playthrough evolves. But yeah, can we win back-to-back matches? Core blimey, it's like pulling teeth lately, isn't it? But I am liking the look of this team now. I think we have the basis of a very solid squad. A few more players that we probably need to get rid of, but ultimately, this is what we're looking at now. Good solid backbone to the team. New keepers coming in, defenders, new forward midfielders. Yeah, not too shabby at all. Get it out, as the lads do. Get it out as Jadon Sancho plays it inside to Bruno Fernandes. Well, I've seen the run here of Anthony. Just whack it into the corner. See if he can put Mitchell under pressure. Sometimes they walk the ball out for you, but not today. But as you can see, it's very different, isn't it? I mean, we could go 3-5-2 second half, to be honest, and really try out the two different formations. Confuse the Palace. Because, yeah, with just having the one up top, you're not going to get the luxury of closing everyone down. I think we will go a little bit more attacking, though, a little bit more adventurous here. As Casemiro feeds it inside. Bruno Fernandes now with some space. Sancho going one way. Bruno got caught there with a good challenge. Mark Yayi. Anderson towards Mitchell. Anderson again. Crystal Palace playing some good stuff as they swing it round to Ward. Where does he want to go? Danjuma. Against Malacia. Not great defending! Over the bar. That's where the problems will arise. Need a little bit more cover, actually, down the flanks at the moment. But Malacia, yeah, far too much room, mate. Get tighter. And Martinez needs to get tighter too. And we've had 28% possession here. Not great. Let's get a little bit of possession now. But we are only on that 85 spirit. Once again, that team spirit always factors in. I've never known exactly what team spirit does, but yes, there you go. You'll feel a difference when you got players on 90 team spirit as opposed to in the 80s. Especially when you give the ball away like that. But this is a chance now. Malacia, well, you know what? Let's do this ourselves! Ooh, see, there was the arrow popping up. The old arrow. And yeah, it's much better when you do that, because you know where you're aiming. This wasn't a bad effort. Didn't look like it was that far away. It was bending inwards, just not goalwards. And yeah, here he just sort of kicks him. He just kicks him through the back, up the jack seat, and around the corner. And now it is a chance for Joachim Andersen, who's going to whip that one in, only as far as Mount. Osman does win the header. And now we got a chance here with Casemiro. Unfortunately, Casemiro's not the quickest. Anthony, that is absolutely brilliant. And Casemiro's still going here. Feeds it back. Anthony, just take the gamble, Anthony. You know, did all the hard work there. Brilliant ball from Anthony. Gives it back to Casemiro. You know I'm going to lay it back to you. Get there ahead of the defender. Frustrating by the Ants. Zaha. That's wonderful play by him. That's what he can do. He's got ridiculous feet when you let him. Fired in. Varane. So much better when Varane's in there, isn't there? So much more cover. Bruno's done well. Sancho. Osman. Lovely play. Bruno. Ref, did he pull his pants? He certainly didn't. Good bit of play there. There's AU. The switch is on here, and we've got problems. Danjuma. Come across. Well done, Casemiro. Good bit of defending. That's why we're putting the defensive trait on him, so he doesn't bugger off too much. Mason Mount. Haven't seen too much of him yet. Osman's pulling away here. Well done, Dallo. He's kept it alive. How good to the ball! I need to whip those. Maybe put a little bit more elevation on the pass. Let's go for a high one. It is a high one. Osman, get up. Missed it. Mount with a volley. Oh, that could have gone anywhere. Bruno. Back to Mason. Oh, he struck that beautifully. Yeah, we had a real slow, shaky start to the game, but slowly getting back into it here. Casemiro, Bruno. Fed up the line. Sancho. Malacia, just wanted that touch away from him, and we would have whipped it in. As Danjuma goes round the other way now. Malacia, I mean, Sancho's just kept going with him because I was like, the cover's going to be needed here. Touches on. There's a chance! Oh, Onana. Is that his first official mistake? It might be. Oh, we'll have another look at the replay on just how bad of a save this is. Ten Hag. Yes, not happy with the keeper there. Onana, yes, you've got to do better as a keeper. Just not awake. I mean, to be fair, Easy did take this very, very quickly. I think the goalie's at fault there. I do think Onana's got to do better than that. That's your job, Onana, to keep the ball out the net. And right here, straight through his legs. Not good enough. And the referee is going to blow for half-time. The frustrations of conceding there right at the death of the first half. I don't know. Do we go 3? I mean, it's been one of those games where they've had a lot of possession. Not a ton of chances, though. So I think we might have to push 2 up top just to get a little bit more adventurous. Here we go. So we've made a change. Couple of changes. On comes Holland for Malacia. And, yeah, Dallow's also come off. We brought on Kim at the back. Just because, I mean, I would bring Lindelof on, but after that Luton Town game and him not being able to win a header, I'd rather start Kim. So, yeah, we'll see how this second half pans out. I mean, we need to get some possession going, that's for sure. As the referee does deem that worthy of a free kick. And let's see what happens here. Anthony plays the short one with Martinez. Raf pulled his underwear off and gave him a wet willy. Could we have a chance for a strike here? Maybe. It was a late one. Should be a yellow, that, to be honest, ref. Right, we're trying something different here. Dipping shot with Anthony. Ridiculous, isn't it? But you know what? He's the only one that really has it. So, we're going to try it. Here he has a go! Well, it did certainly dip. But unfortunately, it was the speed of a snail. And there was an easy save for the keeper there. But anyway, here we go. Anthony. Lovely pass inside. Mason Mount, who has been a good signing so far. Holland tries to get there. Go on, Holland. Was fed out wide. There is Anthony trying to cover back. Well done, Anthony. Nicely done. Mount. Bruno. Well, he did get caught there. Mount again. It's nice to be able to have players that can, you know, actually do some tricks. That's what helps. Sancho. That touch. That touch was close. But no cigar as the ball is fed in. Here is Mitchell. High pressing from Manchester United. They know they need to get back into this game. Find themselves a goal down. Onana still maybe the culprit there. Kim, what on earth is that for some defending? I mean, Kim, you've got to do better than that, mate. Ref, he caught me. That's what I mean. You buy these centre-backs, you've got to see something from them here. What is he playing at? Shocking. And luckily Onana makes that save. But we're giving away pointless corners now. There is a chance for Mihailovic to swing this one in. Looking towards the edge of the box. Easy does get there. Danjuma! Marking again, lads. It's not good enough. You've got to mark better than this. I mean, look how much time here for him to line this bicycle kick. I mean, Martinez was coming in, but still. We're going to make a few more changes. I'm going to bring on Ericsson, and Garnacho will replace the Jadon Sancho. So he'll have that super sub trait, and we need a little bit of super sub magic here if we're not going to lose points and drop points again. So anyway, we've got what? 28 minutes left here. Manchester United, goal down. Ericsson giving it away sloppily. As, here comes Varane. Towards Garnacho. Osman. Who's there, lads? Ericsson again. Side to Casemiro. Space through the hole. Mason flicks it on, looking for Osman. And the referee's going to give a foul. We don't take those fouls lightly now, ref. Yeah, just got caught there. Osman just got there ahead of his man. And we do have Christian Eriksen. And we've got a very small wall here. Look at number 10. Is that easy? We'll see how easy this is. It's going to be Christian Eriksen. Put too much on it. It's a waste, isn't it? Thought free kicks used to be easy. Now we can't finish them. So Edouard does well. Nods that one off to Ward. Ayew. I'll tell you what, right now we take a point. Fired in. There is Kim. At least he can win a header. Play that one through. Eriksen. Osman. I mean, I've barely seen Holland. Wanted that 1-2. The 1-2 was on. The give and the goes. The lefts and the rights. Well done, Casemiro. Osman! Oh, he struck it beautifully. Possibly heading in top bins there. It's a wonderful save. But yeah, good bit of play there from Manchester United, especially Casemiro, high pressing, trying to win that ball back. There he is again. And now Garnacho. Mount flicks it off. Eriksen. Anthony, get forward. Although he's knackered. Who's in there? Osman. Holland, one of your lads. Need to take Anthony off. I think Rashford needs to come on now for the final 80 minutes. I might just honestly boot the ball out just so we can make some changes. So, final change, really. Rashford's on. Anthony's coming off. He did well in the last game, Ants, but yeah, I mean, today everyone's been a little bit off. I do factor it down to the team spirit being a little bit pants, to be honest, but it's away from home. You do what you can in these type of games. I think Onana was probably at fault with that goal, if I'm being honest. I think you guys would probably agree with that. Well done, Rashford. Eriksen. Casemiro. Now it's all about trying to find a way through here. Eriksen again. Right, Rashford, whip it. Maybe not. Eriksen. I'm taking it. Whip out Ayala. I don't like players doing that, the old imaginary cards. Like the referee, let him do his job. I mean, there's certain times where, I mean, it's not a reckless challenge, this. But he knew what he was doing. Right, well, this has to go in now. We're going to see if we can manipulate the wall a very small amount. Oh, that looks nice. But it's going to be Christian Eriksen. Last time we put too much on it. I can't get these bends right. I really don't know what I'm doing with my free kicks lately. I think we need to go back to free kick school and learn how to take them. Because they're bad. But yeah, the free kicks have been woeful. They really have been. We're scoring them earlier on in the season, but we haven't been doing them lately. I've barely seen Holland this half. We haven't been using him. Mount. That's a nice little flick, though. And here he is. He lays him off. Fires him again. Go on. Oh, he was so close to getting in. That's a bit of a mixed pass from Crystal Palace, but they somehow survive. And now they bring it forward. But yeah, you guys... Oh, no, no, no. Here is easy. I don't really want to go towards him. And that's a brilliant stop. I mean, 2-0, you forget it. We've lost the game there. This is the biggest problem with playing the three at the back, and you push players forward. Great play from Easy. I love that little roll skill. And that, what about that for a stop? I mean, you can say what you want. He missed the first one. That's a pretty important save, but... Yeah, let me know what you guys make about the whole 3-5-2, 4-3-3. I think there's, you know, there's positives and negatives of both formations. And we've got to try and find one that's going to work for us. And I do like to chop and change. You know, the Everton playthrough I did a while ago, years and years ago, was a 3-5-2 was the formation I played. And scored a lot of goals from it. But I think this is just a matter of, it's going to take a bit of time. You know, we are bringing in the new lads. Højlund's going to take time to adjust. So, yeah. This is why we're having some dodgy matches. Well done, Kim. That's better. Go on. Get stuck in. Right. Chance here. Højlund. Pull your finger out, mate. Got to do better than that. Long ball forward. Mihailovic now. Will he whip it in? Cuts back. There you go, Kim. You're finally starting to do something now. Here is Højlund. And he's looking for that lovely switch towards the keeper, even though that's not the goalie, because the goalie's come out. A good play from Crystal Palace there. That was good play from Sam Johnston. Oh, come on, lads. Wake up at the back here. Yeah, I can't believe this. There is going to be, what, only 3 minutes to stoppage time. It's not a foul, ref, but... so frustrating. And you beat West Ham. I thought, all right, maybe there's a bit of, you know, momentum now for us. And that miss challenge by Onana really did mess things up for us. And here we are. Here we are. About to drop some points here against Crystal Palace. And we're going to lose 2-0. Yeah, just pathetic at the back. They really are. There's something about playing Kim. Doesn't work for us. It just doesn't, apparently. And there's a great view of the brick wall. But defensively, poor lads. You've got to mark better than this. Great turn from Easy. He's had a really good game. He's been a right pain up the Jaxie. And Edouard with a good turn and finish. I'm not going to fault the goalie for this one because he's not saving that from there. Right in the corner. And it's 2-0. A final change, Elise coming on for Wilfried Zaha. So yeah, it's not gone well, folks. I apologise once again for the finish of this game. I mean, we had a few chances. I'm not going to say that we probably deserve the win, because we probably haven't. We need to see more from Højlund in this game when he came on. We didn't use him enough. It's our own fault. Poor game plan. So there we have it. Crystal Palace 2. Manchester United 0. Both matches today finished 2-0. But yeah, just don't be too harsh on me today, folks. We're getting there. And I do feel like there are certain players that just don't work for us. But it's 8 shots to 7. They really did dominate. Crystal Palace are an annoying team to play. I'm pretty sure we may have lost to them at the beginning of the season. I'm going to have a look real quick. But there it is. Man of the match was Easy. He was a real pain in the hole and quite lethal. Malacia had a 4. Didn't play well when he was on. Martinez, Varane didn't play well. So, yeah, pants. So, the other results. West Ham beat Everton. So, that's a good result for us there. Luton lost to Fulham yet again. At least we're not Luton. Although it's a bit harsh comparing Man United to Luton. Sheffield United won, Brentford won, Aston Villa lost to Brighton. Chelsea beat Arsenal. Bournemouth beat Burnley. Newcastle lost to Tottenham. Liverpool did draw against Man City though. And Wolves did beat Nottingham Forest, which we didn't really want. So we're actually really got to be careful now because Fulham are knocking on our door. And we could drop to 9th place. We still remain in 8th. We haven't moved. We're still 8 points behind 4th place. So, yeah, we're losing ground on the top half. But we're not really going anywhere with regards to top 4. Luton bottom, as always. Sheffield United and Nottingham Forest remain your bottom 3. So, we're going to take on Aston Villa, folks, in the next episode. Then we are heading into the Europa League. And there is our first match, the round of 32. We will take on Feyenoord. Not an easy game there. Have we got any big matches? We've got Real Sociedad, Leverkusen, Roma are taking on Nantes, Napoli, Tottenham. That's a good game there. Arsenal against Moscow, Atletico Madrid, Fenerbahce, Celtic and Barcelona from the Champions League. So there's a few big teams in here. Arsenal, Tottenham, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Napoli, Roma. Yeah, you got Real Betis, Real Sociedad. So, yeah, I don't think it's going to be an easy Europa League, but nothing is going to be easy the way we're playing. After that, we're taking on Chelsea, and then we're back with a second leg. But, yeah, actually, I did want to look very, very quickly at how we did do against what's her name? Crystal Palace. Yeah, we lost to it. There we go, 1-0 at home. So they've beaten us twice this season. Embarrassing. All right, folks. Anyway, hope you guys did enjoy today. Once again, you know, at least we won a game. We stopped the rut, but then we went back to losing again. So anyway, let me know your thoughts on like the formation. Do you think a 4-3-3 is better or a 3-5-2? And yeah, or do we just, you know, depends on the team we're facing, really. And I think that sometimes is the best way to go. But anyway, we'll be back in the next episode. And until next time, take care.